I was a very heavy drinker for nearly 10 years, and it wasn't because I didn't want to drink moderately. I really did want to drink in moderation, and I would even have pure intentions, like I'm going to have 2 glasses of wine tonight. But almost every time I drank, it was very difficult to keep it to just those 2 glasses. And in fact, I would feel irritated and annoyed if I was trying to cut myself off too early and I wanted to keep drinking more. Usually I could drink, for example, 2 bottles of wine in a night, no problem. And so 2 glasses, I would be like, oh, I just want to drink more. This is annoying. And often I would drink more because the craving and the desire would just override any logic or reason or goal that I had set for myself. I was really frustrated with my relationship with alcohol. I didn't know how to get out of it because genuinely I did want to be a moderate drinker. I wanted to be someone who could have a couple drinks and just effortlessly stop, and not drink every single day and not be hungover every weekend and not black out all the time. I wanted to be a normal drinker, but I couldn't figure out how to get there because it was so difficult to stop drinking once I started. So that led me down paths of trying abstinence. I would try to take breaks from my drinking, whether it was a week-long break, a 30-day break. I made it 6 months one time. But those were very torturous as well because I just wanted to drink every day. I was forcing myself not to drink, like, just don't drink today, just don't drink today, trying to distract myself. But the craving was always there, and that always led me back to drinking again. And it just seemed over the years, as I kind of continued in this pattern of failing at moderating and failing at quitting drinking, my drinking just continued to get worse. And I just got deeper and deeper into the hole of my alcohol issues. And I remember getting to a point where I was like, well, I guess that's the hand of cards I was dealt in this life. Like maybe I'm going to get cancer or die young because I have this alcohol problem. Like I don't know how to get out of it. It runs in my family. Maybe that's just the life I'm supposed to live. Because I couldn't find an answer. But shortly after that moment where I was like surrendering to the fact that maybe I was going to get cancer or something, I stumbled on the Sinclair Method treatment, which saved my life. It changed my drinking and saved my life. And more people need to know about this treatment. I stumbled on it through a random video on YouTube and was blown away that something like this existed because this treatment, the Sinclair Method, it uses a medicine called naltrexone, and it helps the brain unlearn alcohol addiction over time. I didn't realize that my issues with alcohol were rooted in my brain, that my brain had changed. And something that's really unique about this treatment is that it's not abstinence-based. So I loved the fact that, hey, I can start treating my alcohol addiction, but I don't have to quit drinking. Like, that's amazing because those of us who struggle with alcohol, the thought of never drinking can feel really terrifying. Even if we hate this issue and want to get it under control, we're literally addicted to alcohol. So the thought of giving it up is really scary. And honestly, I'd tried that so many times before and it didn't work. So I went on this treatment, was like a daily, very heavy binge drinker for nearly 10 years. And within about 9 months on the protocol, I was at a place where I was drinking like 1 or 2 drinks once or twice a month, effortlessly moderating my drinking, spending most of my time alcohol-free, not thinking about drinking, not wishing I could drink more than that. That was just all I wanted to drink. I didn't care to drink more than that. And my alcohol reduction continued from there. I ended up quitting drinking by accident after this treatment, which I never thought would happen. I never could see myself being alcohol-free, but through this protocol, I just genuinely lost interest. Like it became effortless not to drink. I just didn't want to drink anymore. And I haven't drank today in I think 7 years now. And I can drink anytime I want to because this protocol allows me to drink. So I might drink again one day. I just don't have any desire to. So anyhow, I just wanted to speak to this because I think so many people struggle with their alcohol use like I did. And it can be so shameful and isolating. And we think that our only option is like abstinence. Like we can never touch alcohol again. So maybe it delays us getting help because we're not ready to quit drinking. Or maybe we try and we fail and it just discourages us. And we don't think we're going to be able to be successful with that. So I just want you to know that there's alternative treatments out there. They're really, really effective. Sadly, they're really unknown and underutilized. But you can learn more about the Sinclair Method protocol, which again is the treatment I used. All my videos are about it. You can also check out my website, thrivealcoholrecovery.com, which is linked to my profile. Bye.